ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Against the tight end, it's complete. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
To bootleg here. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here we go. Seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Ball handed off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Powers through. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they went forward on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Boom. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Yankees will line up to boot it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll test the right side here. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And Ref with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Signs a good throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And one final play before the end of the quarter. play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down the wide receiver for a loss like that.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
With the option keeper here for a big game for this Texas A&M quarterback, reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. They've had others going back to Bucky Richardson, Reggie McNeil. Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. And then first down, right back to the running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A quick juke. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
So second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Great move there. They bring him down with a solid run there by the sophomore. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Bama. They strike first in this national title bout.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the VAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Off the play fake on 1st down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's looking to scramble. You bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package like the defense they're using here. But they almost let him slip through to pick up that 1st down. Good job of this defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line to get.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Breaks free. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And there's the handoff. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the 1st half? This back is having a big day.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. QB keeper all the way. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He keeps it on a design run. Make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quick pass, the catch is made. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Alabama.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Pass caught, can he get in? He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now a crucial third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. Bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the runner takes off to his right. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught by the receiver. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And that catch is hauled in. An impressive spin there. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. As a design quarterback keeper. Fights through the tackler. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. He lets it go on the move. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They'll pick up the 1st down. He's brought down to the 21.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Here comes a handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And they've got the returner corralled. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. He's brought down out at the 46.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
2nd down after that previous play. A direct snap. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He hands it to the back. He breaks free. Tackled, but 1st down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Good enough for 1st down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter. First and goal, handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Design quarterback run. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him right at the 24.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, he makes the catch. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Linebacker shifting around now. The sure hands. It's King. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. Back to throw again. Catch made over the middle. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they answer with their first score of this title game. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 17-7 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over.
First and 10.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Handoff running right. First down, looking for more now. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. Pounding away with the run game. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Direct snap to the back. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Look at that, he's still going. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. And they've got him. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Total control right now, Chris. Just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come up 2 yards at the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? QB keeper all the way. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's King. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Third down, out of the shotgun. With the catch, it's King. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. He fires downfield. Grab down the middle. It's King. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a 1st and goal, the 7. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. And the Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Play action here on first down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Aggies. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.